Hi again. In this tutorial of the WP-CRM plugin, I will show you how to set up attributes. So let's go ahead and open up John Smith, who we used in the first demo. And you can see down here is a list of products and services. Now obviously these can be changed. In our case we use products as a list of products of the plugins we've developed to basically keep track of what plugin a particular user is using or what they're interested in, which helps us assign representatives on our end to help them the best. That being said, for example, let's go ahead and say we want to change one of these fields. For that, we would go over to the settings page and click on the data tab. Let's go ahead and collapse this menu so we have more room. Now this is a list of all the attributes we have in the system. For example, let's go ahead and add a brand new one. Click add row and type in an name. And we'll use an arbitrary example of favorite color. Now once you finish editing that, you'll see a slug appear here, which really doesn't matter for our purposes, but that's what happens. Now down here we'll say blue, red, and orange. Now right here in the input type column we have a few options. For example, do we want this field to be displayed as a checkbox, as a drop-down field, or as a text area, or just a single line of text? Let's go ahead and do checkbox. Click save. Now let's go ahead and go back and open up a user page so we can see what this looks like. We'll go back to John Smith. And you can see favorite color is displayed below with a few options. Let's go do a quick example. Let's go and change that over to a single line of text. And I'll show you what happens then. Let's reload this page. You'll see that now favorite color is showing up as a single line of text with our options being in the drop down. So this would be a good thing to use for like a phone number. If you have a work number, a mobile number, etc. Now let's do one more example. Let's make this a drop down. And let's say we want to, and we'll just keep that as it is. Refresh this page. And I can see that our options are basically a drop down. And one last thing, if we want to just keep it simple and just not have any options, we can just have it be a single line of text, which would let us, or the user, if this is in a contact form, type in anything they want. Now the good thing about using checkboxes is it lets us filter. If we go over to the main page, you'll see that on the right side there's a filter. Now the first one is roles. We can always filter by roles, but the items that are checkboxes can also be filtered by right here. So for example, let's go ahead and pull every user that is in the marketing services category. You click filter, and this list is updated to only a few people, John Smith being one of them. Now let's say we want to only pull administrators that are for some reason looking for marketing services. It's an arbitrary example, but it's only myself. But if we wanted to go back to everybody, let's say John, in addition to marketing services, is also interested in CMS integration. And as you can probably assume, this lets us filter down by everybody who wants marketing services and CMS integration and website design. That should only be John. And there you go. So what this lets you do is basically create multiple criteria and categorize people by that criteria, and then you'll be able to filter down and quickly find people who meet that criteria. Now that being said, one last example I give you is back on the data settings page. Let's say that we want to make our favorite color up higher, so you simply drag it up. Let's say we want to make it run under the name, and we also want to make it viewable in the overview column. And you'll see what I mean in 1 second. So we save this page and go back to the main all people page. And oh, we forgot to mark favorite color for John. So let's go ahead and back in there, say favorite color is now up here. We'll say it's red. We'll save. And now when we go to the overview page, we'll see that the favorite color is displayed right here, which obviously in your case you probably would not use favorite color, use something more pertinent to your business operations. So there you go. That's a quick crash course on creating new fields, adding them, and filtering by them, and of course modifying user profiles.